Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Sunday, number 20 day for this month of February 2022. My name na Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief for the Ambazonia Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King. Today, I go come for una and it be befitting on a day like a Sunday where we prepare our heart for worship God and also for prepare we for observe the country Sunday, the lockdown protest where they show the war, say Ambazonian want separation with La Republic to Cameroon. For me for dive into a no-conny conversation with winner, my people. The thing we don't always destroy society, na elitism. A system where people didn't feel say they don't get position, where they be comfortable. They feel live their life with prestige and honor, most often distancing themselves from the common man. The problem with we Ambazonian, na say we get people them where they feel say them being elites them already, even without any power, real power like a power of sovereignty as any independent country dedicate them. We don't already get Ambazonian the way them feel say them there for power. We get Ambazonia the way they feel it and get position, and they don't be completely out of touch with the common man, the suffering of our people. People where they don't care, wait till it happen for ground zero. We don't go through a year of excessive use of lockdown without any regard to feedback that comes from the ground or the pain of our people. We don't go through a period where our own forces they don't turn against our community with kidnapping and ransom. But all those people them where you feel say they don't become the new elites them, then distance themselves for those pain of our people and pretend say those problems them they need to exist. We don't go through a period where people them they for inside a group called the IG, calling themselves Restoration Council members, calling themselves cabinet members, then sit and watch millions of donation meant for soldiers being eaten by a few, while the same soldier them waiting there for ground where they expect them, they kill them, butcher them every day. We don't sit individual then she down for organization where they call themselves a government, then watch how people they insect tribalism, the same divide and rule they run away from Cameroon, drive away people so-called Bamenda people from Southwest, kill Banwa picking them all for inside the Atlantic state because the one drive people then for allow CDC me operate. Those people then she don't quiet. Today, 2 years after, those people that they come out say they want indict Sako for whatever reason. Some of them they come out say they want apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, I want me to take a look at one of those individual them. This one na Ngihiawan, where he don't come out to the latest people them for apologize for Ambazonian. Ngihiawan, he be na the head for Sako. He be there like what if you call as a Ministry of Defense for the people that they call themselves say them being a government. So maybe we'll listen for ye and we'll go break them down one by one.
Today is the 18th of February 2022. I am Bishop John Ngihiawan. My bishop is because of my involvement and my long-term work with the Federal Republic of Ambazonia, beginning with the Tigers of Ambazonia.
So I'll go stop for the first. Make we take Bishop John Ngihiawan, as he call himself bishop. I was working with him. We were few of us, about 9 bishops of the Tiger, led by Martin Chia, who is the Tiger One. They call him Tiger One. At that time, Sako wanted us to join the ASC to become part of the ARF. That means Ambazonia Restoration Forces. Now the forces then where they pay loyalty or allegiance for the IG. At that time, Bishop John Ngihiawan, he be in charge of keeping the names of all the tigers them where they be there with we. Majority of them where they be there for Manu. So when we get the first meeting with Sako them, Sako be ask and say he want me to give you all the list of our fighter, their names, their birth certificate names, and their ID card number and their mobile phone number them. It be talk say enough accountability. We be talk say it no be necessary. Somehow when John Ngihiawan he go meet up Sako then talk for back, we all realize some way John Ngihiawan he don't carry all that list them for fighter them. Giam for Sako Ikome. This is what happened next.
There's one thing I would like to tell you. John Ngihiawan because we have refused to line up with him together with ASC of the IG. Now he has decided to throw us into the hands of La Republique. There is one thing, La Republique might kill all of us here. La Republique might do anything, but one tiger will still be left standing, and that Ambazonia will be liberated. If Ambazonia is liberated, they have only one message for John. John, your feet will never touch the soil of Ambazonia. John, your feet will never touch the soil of Ambazonia. That is just what I can say. That is the promise they have made, and I have nothing to say. That's all. The names of the tigers sent out here, let me still specify. The names of the tigers sent out here, these are guys who have refused to work together with John Ngihiawan. You know, when we decided to join the Ambazonia Self-Defense Council, ASC, when they started asking for introduction, that guys should bring their identification, birth certificate, ID cards, I stood up in the council, in the presence of the president, Sako, acting president. I said there, bluntly, I say, I don't want this identification. I don't want this identification. This identification, I don't know where you guys are going to store this information. They said, no, we know what we'll do. Maybe they had a lot of reasons to give.
So, when I hear, Sako come, when I go fit know why he be the ask those information, then give for Sako, then John Ngihiawan he released the document. We be believe at that point say, John Ngihiawan he be released that document for some chat group them, the information of some chat group them for cover up himself, so that when they start kill those soldier them, if he pretend for talk say no be no, maybe na some person else than leak them. But they be always get very good reason them for do it so they do them. I want for sure now, make una know how soldier they don't die for ground zero, how Ambazonian they self for the IG they collect number them for forces them, reveal them for Cameroon military, meet and kill them, simply because they never join their group or they no one join their group. John Ngihiawan he be try for bribe General Mba Ivor when I be the overall commander for the ADF. He deny bribe, then decide for begin lie say ADF and La Republique. They encourage people that meet the report ADF soldier them, their location for La Republique, meet and kill them. John Ngihiawan, before he want join the Sako, he be know, say na the ADF, the Tigers and the other group them, na they be the struggle for fight for keep the revolution may be on. Ma play audio before he want join the Sako them.
Without the Tigers, the APF, the Sokadev and other self-defense group from different villages on the ground, the momentum of the struggle could have gone very, very low.
So, it be no, say without the ADF, the Sokadev and all the group the way they be the fight, at that time where the IG you know be the fight, the struggle for them finish. It be the call on a self-defense. Now it the call on a restoration forces. Would I ask them whether they want to restore now wait? But you know, when people they don't compromise, they go always mislead people them towards the wrong way where you go end for nowhere. May go listen for a confession where the game today. May go see how far away they come and wait the way it mean.
Discovering everything, and today I got a testimony from one of my closest friends.
So John Ngihiawan he talks the reason why he can't confess now. Say Sako be the thief money, Sako na bad man, he abandon he. Now because say one of the pastor then we don't come out can't talk how Sako be the lie. I think all man that watch the video them. Now because of that video, but me could hear from your mom.
And brother in the Lord from Victoria, somebody that I trust, I've worked with. Even when I was still young, I used to go do evangelism, and I would go to his district in Douala, and he would take good care of me. But now he lives in Victoria. From the testimony he has given me, about what he knows about President Sako and the numerous testimony, including the videos and everything that are going in the air. I went at odds. I gave President Sako 100% of my support to make sure what he was doing succeeded. But all in the back, Sako has been setting me up, blackmailing. I've always been putting people ahead and blackmailing, include the farm tool that he disclassified. It was 78,000. They can ask the treasury to give the requisition that was made for that farm tool. Sako is going on the arm. Even made a video saying that it's 135. It means he has.
So the real reason why he confessed now because Sako dan can testify say they be give ye the Ngihiawan $75,000. Then Sako instead be go claim na $130,000. That means they be give the Ngihiawan over 43 million CFA. But Sako be actually go claim na 75 million. Now the reason that way he confess, the only thing I say Sako dan can expose is say he too he be chop out of the money. Then now he talk say no Sako be chop the money pass he. That means say two thief people them. One man that can report say they will go thief na 5,000. The other man can talk say na lie. That money the way they talk say that man way they be thief it be small pass the way they want to talk. It means say na the other thief man it be done thief more. Now the only reason that way they confess now. So anyway, we're gonna listen.
That is adding on that farm tool requisition that we made. And after that farm tool requisition, all that money, even what we was said, some money he said he has raised some money was going to add, and that part of that money was given to him for a particular mission, but the money he raised that was supposed to replace that one, he didn't do it. If I'm saying a lie, they should ask the National Treasury for this. Now, but why I'm making this video is because I want to apologize openly for my involvement with President Samuel Eskom Sako. Many people have called my name, my trip to Boya. You see all kind of things going out that my trip to Boya and stuff like that. I've taken an oath publicly in this Ambazonia and in public I've sent. Sako has never taken any oath. He refused.
So he apologized now because Sako dan can also begin expose them. Confirm information we would already expose them over 2 years ago. After the same people them, they ran connive, instigate the killing and assassination of General Mba Ivor. The same people then they ran facilitate the killing of the tigers them, reduce them. So now for tiger you get na only Robosco. We then go hide now for some small village for they try own best with the small equipment the way they fit buy them. All the money where they ran give na ye and the Sako then chop them, na ye cover up the Sako them. No be only so, then facilitate assassination of soldier them for ground. Recently, in Nova even stay, he come out, make a video on behalf of the Sako, name all the critical soldier them for ground, for Mezam, me then kill them, including Cross and Die. Cross and Die, any man will live for Bamenda, you go know that the main soldier, na he be the lead, the group way would use them for anti-kidnapping squad. That means that the highest people in that way, the hell we for secure the civilians. They not be saying that some person they do rough work. So when I hear ye, as he be the name soldier them, say me then kill them. Me, they even encourage me population, even leak that soldier the information for La Republic. They be the do and so with Fru Johnson, Barrister Fru Johnson. Barrister Fru Johnson be the go for the land for even talk say they go to find place where ADF soldier they buy weapon them for leak and for La Republic. So make a play the one way in name the name for the soldier, then we want me then kill them.
Anyone way go find a list of these 6 people them. When you find them anywhere, decommission them, take them out of commission. Make sure so they not be able ever for do which way they do them. 1, na General Cross and Die of Tanka in Mancon. Number 2, na General A4 of Chom in Bafut. Number 3, na Supreme Commander Point and Kill of Mancon.
So I no go waste a lot of time, but una know say even the General A4 way they talk na an IG general, but na all the crucial forces in this way they carry gun for inside Mezam. He called and say me then kill them all. Una guess who go be behind? Now who the ask Sako me then kill forces? Now who be the ask them me then blackmail ADF, lie say ADF na La Republic? Una know how many ADF soldiers they will then kill them for inside Bui? Over 39. The best of our soldiers there for Mezam. General Agaba, Gonta, Pastor Emma, them plenty, the name and nothing name at all. If I the name am na only cry go to do me. All the one a boy they will then get woman, then they get picking the way they level for back. These people then hold them, kill them all because they don't pay the money. Now when they hear her evidence that they come say they don't pay the money. My question what I want to ask them for una Ambazonia. So when they be do all this thing, una be see there for inside the IG? Yes or no? Any man will be there for IG or if be support IG, put your hand up. You be there for day when they talk to me then kill General Mba Ivor. Una be there when they talk to General Mba Ivor na thief, ADF na La Republic. Una be there. Majority of Ambazonia they be follow these people. They be the clap when they catch General Efang, where they struggle for make peace. When I think about that, when I rule on a damn play and some of una be there for they say una be restoration council. They be the lie when I say na infighting. But when a La Republic una know now, say evidence, they say La Republic be pay them, me then stop fighting for inside a FACO. Today, you see some soldier they still want do the same thing, but that one na topic for another day. All una soldier them for ground zero. Una they hear all those corruption, they una be still stand. So una dey na Ambazonia Restoration Forces under the same circle. Wait till that one talk about una. Una feel say any genuine person wey dey fight against corruption, he go come stand under the same corrupt people them, where they even worse past La Republic. Una feel so? So una think very well. And the people the way they be the chair he up, including people where they supposed to say simply because we no one accept the reality for Ambazonian a grassroots independence movement where it be led by Avacho. The one we got it don't give way clean because it no look like the one who would run and win a La Republic. Some of we will still continue to find alternative leadership, alternative group. When we bring unity under the contender force for bring all soldiers them under one umbrella, the same people then still deny for support them. They say no be unity because they no go get a unity where it get na a grassroots support, where it get na pragmatism, where it guarantee democratic Ambazonia, where it go guarantee equitable sharing of resources. Because majority of our people them, their mindset still carry elitism, big manism, the one na corny people, the one corrupt people where go can guarantee their own position, the one in short be like La Republic them over we. The one also be like that one where they become more enough. The one also be like the Ndiangote them. Now the same character that for we for free ourselves, we will need for abandon all these things. Free our heart from hatred, jealousy, for be able to allow the small one them amongst us. They be called them Changshu boys. If you are unable to support Ayabacho, when you know that amongst all the leaders, he is the most capable, the most organized, the most focused, and the one way they inspire with the most. If you cannot support him, then you are not different from Sako. You are not. If you cannot support the ADF, you are not different from Sako. What is the difference between you and them? I just thank God say me I no be una leader from Ambazonia. Because when I look all this stupidity and I look all the people they don't die, and then still realize that some people they be support the Sako. Even the Christianity today, he come stand this talk to me, oh man, go for a village, some people they support you. Isobu, you day for day, they see support them. When I see call and name say restoration forces, even when they tell when I say restoration, exclude independence, because restoration means say go back for the time we be there, we done be for our history, and there is no point in our history when we done be hold our sovereign power. There is no point. We have never exercised our independence. So even if they explain of when I see stand the call and say restoration forces, how stupid that one they make we look like, how foolish it be. Say even all man they can't stand honorable by the vice president of Seseko, he can't stand talk say this idea say some person ahead of state, the idea say some organization get exclusive power, say na a government, me they consider themselves as a government a problem, but they no go change and then when I feel say we go win. The reason why I spend my time all these few days and for talk about this IG, now for make a me wanna know say that the biggest problem this will get them. And unless we go abandon them, unless the people the way they go choose Ambazonian first, decide for decommission them, for erase them, then they go continue for hold we down for the governing council, hold we down for the ADF, for bring unity, for bring focus, for equip all people them, for implement the roadmap way it will the only hope for Ambazonia for be free. I no go lie una. The only hope for Ambazonia for be free na in one man, Ayabacho Lucas. Now in one man, either demonstrate them, either show them in every way possible. People the way they look alternative. Now witchcraft. Now the people the way, now the reason the way they did today. So people that like Ngihiawan, after killing soldiers, as assisting in the killing of soldiers, they can't apologize today. Now because they regret which way they do them, or they no one do the same thing. They simply can report. They simply scatter Osako now because Sako it don't deny for continue for give their own chop. Sako it also expose them. Now the only reason that they never learn anything, they never repent in any way. They simply want to continue the same scam. So I will leave this thought with una, but I will guarantee una. Say God has risen amongst us a leader that will lead us to Boya. If we choose to stay in the wilderness, but would already crossed the Red Sea, so there is no turning back. In the journey of the Israelite in the middle of the desert, some of the talk say, better go back for Egypt. Ambazonia will go through all those pain. But how fast we will cross this sea depend on our ability to keep aside all jealousy, witchcraft, primitivity, and accept the obvious way they in front of us. It not be enough to acknowledge them, you must support them. Your inability for support them, now the witchcraft way they still hold with it today. God bless you now.